talk a lot about how I do a lot of labiaplasties, but we also do a lot of other things as far as vaginal rejuvenation, women's health, things like that. I've also talked about the Morpheus that does like a full vaginal tightening that can help with incontinence, laxity, increase blood flow to the area, increase sexual satisfaction. So that's a great option for our patients. But let's talk a little bit more surgical. So I have several patients that have come in after traumatic births, and they have had either grade 3, 4 tears, they've had episiotomies, they've had things like that in the perineal area that have not healed very well. Some patients have chronic pain, they have gaping in the area, or they just don't like the way that it looks. So we do a fair number of what's called a perineoplasty. That's where we kind of recut open that opening that may have torn during childbirth and then reposition it to where we are able to suture things in a lot more of a controlled manner than it is at birth, because their priority is taking care of you and the baby. You're extremely swollen down there. There's a lot of bleeding down there. So it's hard to get everything, completely healed up well. In our case, we're doing it under a very controlled environment where all those things are not going on. So we're able to sew things up in a much better fashion, get a better scar, then that typically doesn't cause as much pain, irritation, or gaping. The other thing that we can do is so you have the labia minora, which are the inner lips, the labia majora, the outer lips. As we age, and then also after childbirth, sometimes you can get atrophy of that area, meaning that you have extra wrinkly skin. The other people who come to me for that a lot are patients who have had massive weight loss. So we can do a labia majora reduction as well to enhance that area and make that area a little bit more streamlined. So those are some of the common adjunct procedures that I do along with a labiaplasty here in office.